Hollow Egg combined with the Boomerang Spells perk is broken as hell. If you can't tell what just happened there, don't worry. We'll get to that in a minute. Now, we already knew that putting things like Circle of Shielding inside of Hollow Eggs was pretty cool, but combined with the Boomerang Spells perk, you can have a shield that follows you around for a couple minutes that also deals damage to enemies. And that's because the Boomerang Spells perk adds extra damage to your spells. However, that's not what makes this very OP. A recent discovery by Da130 on Twitch shed some light on an extremely interesting technique. If you have the Boomerang Spells perk and you create an egg with a spell inside that uses the Who Shot function, such as Circle of Stillness, if you keep your inventory open and drag that egg out and then throw it, the game will forget that you're the target of the boomerang, and instead it will target every nearby enemy. Yep. Thanks to 3 hamburgers for telling me about this. So, you can put a death cross in an egg, drag it out of your inventory and break it, and the death cross will home in to an enemy. But that's honestly probably the least useful spell to use this with. More useful would be Circle of Stillness. Ouch. Aha! And that's what Da originally showcased this with. But let's keep going. And let's add Trick Greed and Trick Blood Money to make things even more interesting, along with Circle of Displacement, which will function similarly to Circle of Stillness, except instead of leaving enemy ice sculptures everywhere, it'll teleport enemies randomly all over the place while killing them. And now for Circle of Transmogrification, which is pretty interesting. It zooms around the entire biome, turning everything to sheep and killing them. If you want to stockpile meat of an innocent creature, cool. Otherwise, I don't suggest this one simply because none of them will drop gold. But you can use the chaotic poly version of this, Circle of Unstable Metamorphosis, if you want gold. This can very quickly get out of hand though, so be careful if you end up using this one. Otherwise, yeah. Alright, that was cool, but what can Summon Wasp Swarm do? Effective, does pretty good damage. Unfortunately, these don't fly through walls like the circles do, so meh. They can also be killed. Double meh. How about Summon Large Explosive Box? Meme-tastic, but maybe not the best. Now, moving on to the more dangerous of the spells, Giga Black Hole. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, seems pretty effective. Just don't do this. Remember to throw the egg by dragging it out of your inventory. And now, for the last 2. Let's try Meteor Assad. No, that did not work. So this should be really effective. Yup, very effective. It destroyed everything, including all the enemies. So what did we learn during all this? It's extremely powerful. Using it with the circle spells is probably the best and easiest and incredibly OP, since just one egg can clear out most of a biome for you. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, giving it a thumbs up can really help me right now. Have a great day, and happy noiting.